Welcome everyone to my new video presentation on Polygon technical analysis, price details and data of the market. It is 2023, June the 3rd. We're looking for discovering what's happening in the space for Polygon, which is not doing too well for the past 7 days. Community has lost its enthusiasm for short term. You see how basically Ripple is up by 11%, Cardano is up by 3%, Ethereum is up by 3% as well, Solana is up by 8%. So compared to Polygon, it is actually the only cryptocurrency that is not a stable fiat. We are actually looking at on minus for the past 7 days, which is not a good sign by the way, but there's a lot of the room to take it forward at a much better level. Once again, we're gonna dive into the charts. Not before, we would like to check out the main YouTube channel. For those of you that would like to join me, we have videos right there with ChatGPT bot trading. You can check that out. We have a lot of the presentation about it, live trading and the way it functions, as well our trading performance report with a description and explanation on how does it runs. It is no prior fee, only commission from the profits we achieve after we perform the trading. It's completely outsourced for you because the trading goes through API permission, where we receive permission to execute trades. That's all guys, very simple. We're going to talk about it at the end of the video by the way. Now let's dive into the charts and see what's happening on the 2-hour candlesticks. Well, it's very interesting that the markets are actually sitting in an ascending movement. As you can see, there has been a ascending triangle here on their formation. Right, so if we would have continued with a flat top and then the bottom comes upwards, there is basically an ascending triangle on their formation at that time, which allows us to understand that the markets were finding higher lows at a constant phase. This higher lows at a constant phase situation is helping basically the bulls to find confidence, get into longer positions in terms of the time frame for the market and position themselves for much higher profits. So they are looking for swings that are strong, and this is helping the markets because it's not generating a short-term selling pressure by the speculators that is sufficient high to be correlated with the strong reversal or market crashes. Now we have tried to break out of everything and we actually succeed for a very short period of time. The only problem is we got stuck at the golden ratio, and that is basically on the yellow lines. Those two are the golden pocket with the golden ratio. We got stuck twice there. The problem is we actually visited for the second time the same level at a moment where we had a vertical cyclic line, and this vertical cyclic lines were actually representing key points of the market where we are expecting reversals. So if they are accurate, which is something they're not always, of course, none of the indicators existing on the market are completely and always accurate. Most of the time, quite a few of them are not functioning, but it's very important that you need to know when to use them and how to use them to raise the efficiency, right? So you see, basically it was working accurately, and we got basically a prediction by this one on 6th of June or around 6th of June, more or less with a day, we will have a meaningful movement. So we're actually looking forward basically seeing the two levels of major support dominating right now and holding us quite well, which are the previous resistance line, this one that starts from the top, that green one, it's holding us where along the way with our support trending line that we have from that time. We need to attack the golden pocket, retrace a little bit, but then explode. You need this retracement to be less than 40% of the movement that we have increased. So the swing, maximum 40% of what we have increased, retracement, and then you can continue basically. That would be a continuation pattern. Continuation pattern that should bring us back to the dollar mark. That is the target for Matic, for Polygon. I've been actually talking about it and portraying it. Polygon is having the force to touch the dollar and go through that towards the 1.2. At a time you also get BTC and Ethereum. But you see, during this days we have been having the altcoins market doing very well. Meanwhile, the Matic has not been performing too good at all. but then the charts are looking fine, so that's something you need to consider. You know, the only problem here is that it's pretty odd. Charts are looking fine, yet the markets have not performed too well. Let me tell you something. When we get to see market decreases that are quite strong for the BTC side, the amount of loss Polygon is taking is too much, guys. It's 20% a year. BTC or the other markets have not been suffering that much. So there is a prolonged downtrending environment. When it starts, is very strong, very strong. So that's the downside of Polygon for this kind of situations. Yeah, beautiful, folks. That's all for the moment. Once again, for those of you interested in our bot trading, which is running on TradingView, we have the capability to connect it with API permission and execute trades. Very simple. Our bot includes the ability to perform day trading, swing trading, spot trading. With a futures market on leverage, we do have the ability to research high frequency data by having multiple indicators running at the same time at different time frames. That allows us to research, but then the action is completed by me. So the bot is not doing the trade by itself, which is obviously not good, guys. It's not good to be doing it. It's good in the way it's set up. If the bot is down to be doing the action, there is a whole lot of the things that are missing, which is something a trader that's been doing since 2014 this activity is knowing it and is not missing by having the intuition and knowledge at a certain abstract level. Bot cannot have knowledge at an abstract level. Beautiful. That's all about it. Links can be found in the description area and comments area. At the same time, for those of you that would like to become traders, make sure to check out this video till the end, where I like to explain to you about the one-on-one coaching program. Subscribe and like the video. At the same time, if you would like to change the results of your performance, if you want to do day trading, swing trading, position trading as a full-time or part-time trader, I do have a one-on-one coaching directly with me where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you in an intensive way how to do the whole process. This is starting from the fundamentals of the mindset mentality going towards the technical analysis, where the idea is to understand the language of the market and react to that language accordingly. It's quite simple. If you know what does the market tells you, you know how to react to that. It is a message. It tells you this is where I'd like to go. This is where I have total domination, which is why you need to uncrypt the language of the market perfectly in order to act correctly. Like, if you're not correct in trading, if you're not accurate, you're not going to make money on the long term. Now, live trades are also part of the process. Day trades, swing trades, technicals, homework. I'm sharing with you my screen. I'm taking you through the whole process. If you want to be on a call for this one as well, just register now and you can qualify for a free conversation if you think it's interesting. You can read more about it and discover more. Have a good time, guys. Subscribe and we'll talk to you soon.